If you're a fan of playing on the water, you're probably a fan of playing underwater as well. And we've got a toy that you have to check out. It is the Seabob by Cayago. This is one of the coolest products that we've seen, and you have to check it out. The Seabob is very easy to operate. You simply grab hold of both handles. There's a trigger on the right-hand side. That activates the engine. You preset the power lever with your thumbs, either decreasing your power or increasing your power. And then when you squeeze the trigger, that's the power level that you operate at. While you have the trigger operated, you can still increase or decrease your speed as you desire. And it's very easy to determine which button increases or decreases your speed. Green gets you going faster, red slows you down. When you release the trigger, it automatically stops. The display on the Seabob is multifunction. Farthest to the right, you've got time remaining for a full charge. So this one is almost topped off, but if you give it another 10 minutes, it will be completely topped off. In the center is the power setting, which you set with your thumbs on the hand grips. All the way to the left, you've got your water temperature and your depth. Now the Seabob has positive buoyancy, so if you let go of the throttle, if you run out of battery power, it'll automatically float to the surface with you. Now operating the Seabob is very simple. Grabbing the trigger and squeezing it only does one thing, activates the jet. Steering is done completely by your body. You are the fins, you are the ailerons, the rudder, everything bending your body is what controls the Seabob and steers you in any direction you want to go. Now the Seabob is powered by lithium-ion batteries. A full charge will give you between an hour and 2.5 hours of runtime depending on how hard you're pushing it. You don't want to stay at 100% completely. You want to have fun and slow down a little bit, so that's what's going to stretch out your runtime. Now all these batteries, the drive system, that weighs something. Altogether the Seabob comes in at about 120 pounds, so that's going to be a little bit heavy for you to lift. However, there are ways of transporting it. Should you have this on your boat with a davit, just like you're going to be launching your tender, there's a lifting system that you can attach to it, so now you can actually launch the unit with your davit on your boat. And if you want to launch the unit from the beach, there's a very versatile dolly that makes it ultimately portable. Now, the folks at Cayago know that you're going to be messing around with this and you're probably going to run into something. That's why the nose is very forgiving. And underneath, there's even a skid plate. Now, we've talked about a couple of options that are available for the Seabob. The lifting mechanism, the dolly. Here's another one. If you want to extend your runtime on the beach without having to recharge, you can simply get another nose assembly that has the batteries inside of it. So you can just swap it out right at the beach, extend your fun time. Now the Seabob comes in 4 different models that range in price from 7,300 to 12,600 euro, which is roughly $11,000 to $19,000. The price difference is based on the horsepower. It's the Seabob by Cayago. As I said, one of the coolest toys that we've seen. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water, or maybe underwater.